Hello, so I have another process video for you. This one I'm going to be doing a 12 by 12 layout in my travel album. And I'm going to be using the Studio Calico subscription, the one that came in January. And I'm just pulling out all the papers that came in the kit to see which ones I want to use for my two photos here. So I'm just flipping through them real quickly, deciding which ones I want to use. I really like that, I guess it's a watercolor effect with all the pink and the yellow and the blue. I thought about using this gray. I kind of wanted to try to use these, just the cardstock ones, but I don't know. I probably won't ever use them. They always sit in my supplies. So I have the embellishments too, just quickly looking through, and I went and pulled this gold foil paper that I had because I noticed that there was some gold in the kit, so I wanted to add it. So I also saw the stamp there that I wanted to use that, incorporate that. So here I'm just trying to figure out how I'm going to layer my papers, which one I want as my base. And figure that all out. I really did like the other side of this pink paper here of the stars, the black and white stars, but the watercolor side went out. And so I'm just trying to figure out where I'm going to put my photos, what I'm going to do, and how I'm going to arrange this layout. So I'm going to use this off-white one that has these falling letters on it as my mat for my two photos. Sorry if you can hear my dog in the background. He's wanting me to play with me right now. Seems like every time I want to do a voiceover on my scrapbook videos, he wants to play. But anyways, so I trimmed it down to make my mat there for those two photos, and just now trying to figure out the arrangement here as well, still what I'm going to use and what I'm going to do. So what I end up deciding is I'm just going to cut I'm cutting the branding parts off of there, but I'm going to cut some strips out of that blue bubbly watercolored one and then that gold foiled paper as well. I think the gold foiled paper, my aunt they were at Hobby Lobby or Michael's or something, and they saw it and they asked me if I wanted it because they know how much I love gold. And so of course I said yes, and they picked that up, but that was like about maybe a year ago or so. But anyways, so I'm just going to make a strip down here on the side to kind of balance or to give an anchor to these photos here. I know that star side was so pretty. Oh well. Anyways, I know, I think even when I was trying to figure it out, I was trying to figure out a way maybe I could salvage some of that star side. So I'm going to use this quote, the Smart Tan coat that's on there, kind of just to anchor it down to the left side of the paper as well. I think it's blue, yeah, it's blue. I thought it was gray, but it is a blue. It's like kind of a blue washi tape, or vellum-y kind of tape. So I'm also pulling out my journaling cards that I've acquired through the years and trying to maybe use these as for layering. So I pull this orange one out, and then I found a pink ombre one that works well. I think that's it. So I'm just quickly going through them. I just grabbed like a handful. I didn't go through all of them this time. I just figured I had a pile sitting there and quickly went through this La La La. That one's from, I know that one's from a Calico Kit, like probably, I think it came out last March. So yeah, and there's that pink ombre one. So I'm going to use those, and then you're going to use one of these Calico Kit labels as well. So just cutting it out, and here kind of adding this as an embellishment as well. So I'm just going to trim parts of these cards up so I can tuck them behind the photos here for some layering. And kind of make it like they're bigger strips than they actually are. And I do the same thing for the pink one. And then I'm going to trim off some more. And I kind of hide it where I kind of trimmed them so the la 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 it was not being shown. So I'm looking just through these golds, or these little embellishments that came with the kits. And I think that one said a life-inspired quote. And then I think, what else did I put something at their top? I can't remember right now. Anyways, I'm start gluing these things down, and I probably shouldn't have because I'm going to be peeling some of them off and tucking some more layers in behind them. But oh well, it works out anyways. It just gets a little frustrating or messy. So I was looking at this one because I was just trying to decide, do I want to put pop dot behind it, or do I just want to put some tape, double-sided tape on it. I'm also going to stamp on to that ombre card. It says, what does this say? I forget what that stamp says. Oh, good for the soul. I really like that one. If traveling to me is like something that helps reset my soul and stuff. And so in this trip exactly was one of those things that I needed it. So I just put that up there on top of the photos, and then I glued down that other embellishment, the life inspired. And I think I was looking to see if there's any of these gold wording would work, but it didn't work for me on the layout. So I'm just adding some layering down below the photos there as well. And sticking some more, had some more of that pink from that La 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 card. Kind of tucking it underneath there. So, and then they have those cute little hearts that matched in, so I'm just kind of adding those around to embellish. I don't even know why I had those pencils out, because I think I was going to see maybe if I could try to make them work on this layout, but they didn't for me. So I had the leftover part of that ombre card, so I'm going to stick it behind here and tuck it behind that orange journaling card and that pink one. And as you can see, I'm messing with it, and it's because I had to peel it up and try to glue it back down. So now I'm either going to write on where the location is, where we went on this hike. And I'm end up going to have to change it because I spelt it wrong. It's not Netherland. It was Netherland, Colorado, I think. Man, I need to probably go check Kim. But, so yeah, I thought about I may come back and put the date on there. I'm not sure. I will have to go look it up. So here I'm going to be fussing with it because I wanted to kind of fill in that gap between that white, or the ombre card there, and that tape, or that sticker quote that I had. Oh, and I added, I guess you can see, I guess I don't remember seeing that part, but I added that gold arrow. It's a paper clip. Then I had some little gold, what are those little thingies called? Like kind of jewel things. I don't know. I'll have to go look at the things. But just add those are sitting there in my stash. And then I added, down there at the bottom, a flare badge that I had sitting in my stuff. So now I'm just trying to figure out my title. I really didn't know what to title this page. I was kind of stuck. I thought about doing something with waterfall, because that's, I guess those are like little mini waterfalls, but we're walking down and hiking up a stream in the mountains. So I just really didn't know what I wanted to, but I end up going with enjoying nature. Oh, and I noticed too, I guess, I don't know if I skipped over it or what happened, or you know what, I think my camera died. But I added some, also their vellum stars to kind of give it to the background paper, to the background papers to kind of match it. So if you notice up at the top, there's a blue one and like a blue paint, watercolor area. There's a pink one on a pink and orange on an orange and so forth. So I'm going to pull out these little October afternoon mini market stickers that I've had sitting in my collection forever, and spell out enjoying with them. So you can see over there on the side, I kind of used a little scrap piece of paper I had just to kind of play around with some titles for this layout. I don't know why. I don't know. This layout really had a hard time with coming up with the title and what I was going to journal. I did actually take a break from it to go, to think out what I was going to journal. So, but I am now going to add my journaling, and I typed my journaling on to some of that scrap of that white paper that I used as the mat. And I am continuing that through this travel album, is to do this journaling, or the journaling on a typing it and then cutting it apart into like, what is that poetry, what is it called? Poetry, like refrigerator poetry? I don't know what it's called. But anyways, I like the look of the strips, and that's when I realized I had spelled it wrong after I looked up the place where we went hiking, what town it was in. So I'm just going to put it onto a new card, or a label here. And it's, again, another Kelly Perky one, exactly the same one. I think it's just a little bit darker pink from another one I got from one of her monthly subscriptions. So yeah, I think I'm going to play around here with the journaling where I'm going to place it. And then I think I pull part of the journaling down to the bottom of the picture. I forget what it says, something about breathtaking views the whole way up. I'm going to add that down to the bottom. That was part of the journaling, but it just, like I said, I struggled so hard in figuring out what I was going to journal on this layout. And so I just kind of went with whatever came to my mind. And so that's why I kind of ended up breaking up the journaling here and putting part of it down there, because it worked better to me as like that journaling part as an embellishment. So again, like I said, I'm playing with the placement of the journaling. I'm going to end up moving it down below enjoying nature, the title in between the right above where I had wrote where we were at, that place we were at. I think that's one reason too why I said beautiful views, just because it quite didn't fit into that area where I want to put the journaling. I'm eventually move the journaling to. So that will pretty much be it of this layout, and I will have a picture at the end. So thanks for watching. Give the video a thumbs up if you like it, and subscribe.